Hello, welcome back to Fake It To Make It or Hi. If you're new, I'm Katie. Today we are going to decorate the week of February 5th. And as you can see, true life, I did not plan. It was a busy week. We were on vacation and then came home and I immediately was working. So planning didn't really happen last week. Although I use this more as kind of a journal, it didn't happen. So real life, I want to use this Happy Planner Spoonful of Faith. I think it just happened to be on top of a stack next to me, and I thought, you know what, that's what we're gonna do. I just kind of wanted to play with some stickers and plan a little bit and just have a little bit of fun, but also I just kind of wanted to get it done because I missed last week, if that makes any sense. Like, I just wanted to kind of to do the darn thing. I think I want her down here. I think is what is going to happen. We're going to put her right here. So, do that. Yeah, but I had a really good trip to Arizona, and then it was my husband's birthday on the 31st, and he came home and had, he started not feeling well when we were in Arizona, and he ended up being sick. I tested him, I think the day we got back, because it just seemed like he had gotten worse. He kind of thought it was just the dry desert air, because it just started, like, he said, like, feeling like his sinuses felt dry, and then it just, like, kind of continued, and it was, in fact, the vid. I think I'm going to white out this line, too. So, he was, unfortunately, then homesick for a little bit, and so I was kind of, he wasn't too bad. It was more kind of like, I think for maybe a couple days, more like a sinus infection. It was probably the strain I had when I had it in December. Very similar symptoms. I think I was a little more sick than him, just because it was also my first time having it, I think. So, but he is now over that and doing better. Oh my gosh, here in Michigan yesterday, it was like 43 and sunny and gorgeous, and we went for a walk and it was lovely. It was all that I hoped it would be. No, but seriously, it was so nice. If you, I feel like, live somewhere where there are winters, and maybe because I don't do like any winter sports, maybe if you're like a snowboarder or a skier or something like that, you're like, yes, winter, I'm here for it. I love it. I'm not one of those people. It's not even the cold that I dislike. It is the lack of sunshine. Because if it's a cold day, sorry, I'm debating what wash should use. We may wait on that a minute. If it's a cold day but the sun is shining and beautiful, I am good. Like, that makes my day. But it's not typically like that here. It's so gloomy for days and days and days on end. And but it was so nice. The sun was out. So he and I went for, oh my gosh, like an hour. Yeah, it was at least an hour long walk, which was really nice, just to kind of get out and, you know, get some fresh air, get a little vitamin D, a little sunshine. So that was really enjoyable. It's hard to tell. I don't need a really long strip. Is this? Oh, that's going to be a long strip. I need a shorter. Or maybe I'll just have to take one of these and cut it. That may be just what we have to do. Just fine. I suppose I decided to use this. I think I want to lay down some regular washi tape first. Okay. I'm looking for, okay, we're going to hang it on the light. Do you guys do that when you plan? You just look for whatever's going to work. Still, I'm kind of torn between these two washies. I also grabbed that. I don't think I want that one, though. I think we might use this one. We'll see. I have been known to put washi down and pull it up in its entirety. So, time will tell. But that was so nice. And then, of course, today, I'm glad I got out yesterday because, of course, today it was just really gloomy out. And while I was outside for a little bit, I was on call overnight and had an early morning call. We had a patient death, which I'm in hospice. It's to be expected. But I had to go out and do that. So I am running on very little sleep. I think like 4 hours of sleep. And I work the next 3 days and I'm on call also. So therein lies some of the issue. So I'm going to try and get to bed at a decent time tonight, which I had told myself I would be done with all this by now, like filming and all that kind of jazz. But I just couldn't help myself, apparently, and kind of kept going. You know, sometimes when you're just in the mood to do something. So I guess that's kind of how I'm feeling. I just wanted to, I don't know, sit down here and play with stickers and journal and make some reels and budget and I don't know, just do a little something for me, I suppose. It's just been, it's been busy, so it's kind of nice to have a little time down here. Although my husband kept coming down here because he was procrastinating. I told him what he wanted to do, and I told him he had to leave me alone because I couldn't let his procrastinating lead to me procrastinating. So we'll see how long that lasts. He will sometimes wander down here just to talk, to say something, see what I'm doing, which is really sweet, but also no. Also no, because I have things I'm trying to do. So, and I think he wanted to do something with the water heater, which would make noise. My office is in the basement, so that would probably be too much of a racket. I just finished another book. I'm on a roll. I am listening. Did I just say I watched another book? I really hope not. I'm really tired, you guys. Oh my gosh. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks because I drive so much for my job. It's really nice to listen. And I think this was my 7th or 8th book I finished. I don't remember exactly. None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. It was good. If you like psychological thrillers, probably a little bit of a trigger warning, I should say. Just if there's certain things that you don't like to hear about, it's not anything graphic, but if there are certain things you don't like to hear about, maybe just read up on it. I don't want to give anything away, but I'll just say that because I know some people are sensitive to certain topics, so we will. Oh, I kind of like that keeps showing up. Okay, we're going to put this one back. Close enough. And then I have this other quote too, but I do like this keep showing up quote. Just because, you know, sometimes when you're going through some things, you just need a nice little encouraging quote. So we'll put this over here. And try not to take up too much space because I do like to journal in here, and I am off this weekend coming up. It's my niece's birthday. She will be 9. Oh my goodness, and the things I'm telling you. She wants like Drunk Elephant skincare and what else? Lululemon. It's like you're 10 years old. When I was 10 years old, I'm pretty sure I was still playing with dolls. So these kids are growing up way too quick for me. I'll choose faith over fear. I'm just looking at some of these boxes, and are any of them, maybe this one, because I did kind of use that green. I am working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, so maybe I'll put this kind of right here. So I'll probably, oh shoot, let me see if I can lift this up, and I think that'll be easier than trying to peel up a paper sticker. You can kind of put this on top of it. Ugh. Yeah, anyway, sometimes when you're going through it a little, a good quote is what you need. So I like that I like a little encouraging quotes. Now I kind of want something over here. Maybe I'll do this. I do like the idea of a little gratitude. Just again, because I am working these couple days, and so that'll be nice to have a little bit of gratitude. Plus, sometimes when I'm working, I feel like I don't have a ton to journal about. You know, if it's like, oh, just kind of a, you know, just another working day kind of a thing. So that'll give me kind of a prompt, if you will. So that'll be good. But I have a lot on my to-do list. I feel like I'm getting behind. I've been working so much. For example, today was my day off, but I was on call till 8 a.m. and then I had that call that was early in the morning. I was home by 9:30, but man, I'm really tired. I feel like I'm kind of burning the candle at both ends, if you will. So, oops, kind of smooth that down there. But I just feel like my poor to-do list, I'm just getting further and further behind. I hate that feeling, like I'm just not getting ahead, you know? Do you guys ever have that feeling of just not quite getting ahead? Like you're just kind of, I call it treading water. And I haven't felt that way in a while, but I've been feeling that way. Like I'm just kind of treading water a little bit. So we will see. I think I'm going to do, I like the look of that being kind of ripped and uneven. I don't know why. I think it just gives it like a, I didn't mean to rip all that, but that's okay. I just like the texture. Oh, shoot, that it gives. Anyway, yes, I've been doing a lot of listening to audiobooks. So the other thing I was going to say too, if you have, I've been reading a lot of, or listening, reading, whatever, to a lot of psychological thrillers. So if you have like any of those, any recommendations on books like that, I would love to hear them. The other books that I think that I might, because I'm a mood reader, you'll have to let me know. Are you a mood reader? Are you like, do you just have a TBR list, like a to be read list that you, if you are a reader, that you just kind of go down? Do you like go on Book Talk? Do you go on Instagram? Is there someone you follow that you like really think they have great recommendations? Definitely let me know. I'm a mood reader, so I feel like I definitely just, I think I'm going to put that there. I read things that, you know, kind of, I don't know, that I'm just in the mood to read, I suppose. But the other books I was thinking that I'm kind of maybe in the mood to read are, if you ever read like Discovery of Witches or like the Sookie Stackhouse, or I put a poll on my Instagram today. What is the other one? There was another one. They're like just like good, easy, like a little fantasy, a little bit of it like supernatural, like the witchy or vampire-y vibes. There was another one. There was a detective, and it was just like a goofy. It reminds me of Beach Read. Like a beach read to me is something like easy and light, quick and fun. And these books, I cannot think of the darn name of them. They're numbers like that. There's numbers in the titles like oh, what are like little sayings? 4 for the money, 5 for the show. Like those were the titles of the books. If you know at all what I'm rambling about, please put the title. Please put it in the comment box why this is escaping me. But like those kind of reads that are like, yeah, there's a little bit of like whodunit to it, but it's like kind of lighthearted, which is not at all like fantasy or supernatural by any means. But I think I could also have a break from the psychological thrillers for something like that, or like a good murder mystery. So any recommendations, leave below, especially if you listen to audiobooks. Bonus if it is good as an audiobook, because they're not all. Let me tell you, I've started listening to the sample, because if the person reading it, there was one, oh goodness, there was one the other day that I don't know that I kind of want this more up here, but then it says I don't think I want that there. There was a book that I was going to start the other day, and thankfully I did the sample first, and oh my goodness, it was just like someone, I don't know, there's a difference between like a good narrator and someone just reading the book. Does that make sense? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And this person was just reading the book. It was like if I were to read this classic sticker sheets. I don't know, like there's like when you give a little emotion into it. There wasn't any of that. Does that make sense? I'm really rambling. I'm on a whole ramble, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. That's what it was like. Thankfully, I listened to a sample, and I did not end up, in fact, purchasing that book to listen to. So the other thing I wanted to do today, and I have not had the time, I'm telling you, work, my days are packed, and I just couldn't quite fit it in today. I need to go to the library. I lost my library card a couple years ago, and I need it to sign up for Libby and to get like some free audiobooks, and also some on my Kindle. So that is definitely on my list. But until then, I've just been purchasing books. I had some credits. I was pretty good because I had quite a few. Shoot, that's kind of fallen over. I had quite a few credits from Audible. I had it before and then canceled the subscription, and I'll go back and forth sometimes, like if I'm not really into it. So I have several credits. So I've only purchased 2 books. Some of the books were books I already had on Audible, and some were I purchased with the credits that I had already had on there. But now I'm out of credits. So I don't want to, which I don't mind spending money on books. I feel like that's, you know, it's probably better spending money on books than, you know, I don't know, Starbucks or Netflix or something like that. But still, if I can get them free at the library, I would prefer. So I've only had to purchase 2 so far. But still, that's already, I think, probably $26. I think they're about 13 bucks a piece. Maybe a little bit more. So I definitely am hoping sometime in the next, you know, week or two, because I've just been going through books really, you know, fairly quickly. Not as fast as I can read them. I mean, if I don't have anything going on, I can definitely get through a book in a day, maybe a little over a day. But that has not been the case. So I guess that's good that I am going a little bit slower with the audiobooks, but still they're really nice. I do drive a lot for my job because I drive to see patients. So even like the one visit I did today, I drove, oh, I wish it was a darker green. It was an hour there and an hour back. So I have really been enjoying the audiobooks for sure. Anyway, I'm sorry about my rant on reading and audiobooks. I wanted a dark green box over here, but I don't really, it's that lighter green, which I guess is fine. Love changes everything. Like that green. But I really have a lot of that dark green. Why is there's not really a box? Like I just want a plain box, or, I mean, there's that. I guess I could do that, but I don't want to make a list. This isn't, like, I don't use this as a daily planner. I'm not writing like to-do lists and things. So, and I don't want another girl because I have that. I will chase faith over fear. I love that green. It's just not quite the same green. I think I might be out of luck. Sorry, am I hitting the... or maybe I used them all. It's weird that they're all only that green and none of them are the dark. I think we might just call that a spread and leave it alone, which is fine. Because again, I use this as a journal and not a planner. So I would have maybe put in a box here and another one here, but again, that's okay. I just want to use the stickers I have. This is the Spoonful of Faith Beautiful and Brave sticker book. I love her illustrations. Absolutely beautiful. So I think that this is really good, and I need a little positivity in my life. I'm trying to perspective, remain positive, all the things. So I really like how this turned out. I'm really in a green era. As you can tell, clothes, stickers, whatever. I'm loving green, and I love green with like this kind of rusty brown. I think it's really pretty. So thank you guys so much for planning along. For watching and just planning along with me, watching along today while I plan, I should say, or maybe planning along with me. You have to let me know. Do you watch Plan With Me's while you plan? If you do, leave a little book emoji down below so I know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys are having a great week, planning your best life, and I'll see you next time. Bye.